There's a movie about Jackie Robinson, the great baseball player, obviously first black guy in the major leagues. And there's a scene in this movie, genuinely moving scene, where they're traveling on a train. They look out the window, and there's a little boy playing baseball, doing what we all did, what all of us, I did certainly when I was a little boy, pretending to be his hero. And his hero is Jackie Robinson, and he's a white boy pretending to be a black man. That's a victory. That's a victory. We know it. When we see the movie, we understand this is a victory. The good guys won. That's the whole point. The good guys won this battle. Look, of course there are costumes that wouldn't be right if they express hatred, if they express disrespect. I don't want to see anybody dressing up as a Klansman or a Nazi or anything like that. That's not the point. That is not the point. But what about your hero? What if he's a ball player? What if your hero is a ball player and you're a white kid and you want to dress up as a black ball player? If you want to wear his jersey and that's not all right? Al Roker, listen, this is not a personal attack on Al Roker. I shook hands with him once. He seems like a lovely guy. He's my age, okay? We're on the exit ramp of life. It's not the job of old people to transfer the pain of history to young people. You should learn history. You should know history, but you don't repeat it. But you don't have to live in history. My father hated Germans. He hated German people. Well, I could understand that. He fought in World War II. Of course he hated German people. The Holocaust was a raw nerve for him. I totally get that. It's not my job to hate German people. Those people are all dead. The people who did that stuff are dead. The new people are not responsible. We won. When I say we, I mean the good guys won this fight. We understand there were injustices in this country. Those injustices are over. People felt ashamed. People felt all the things why won't they let the wound heal? Well, it's obviously why, because they think they get power from it. If this was still Amos and Andy, if this was still, minstrel shows, I'd say, okay, yeah, so that's disrespectful. But how is it disrespectful to have somebody, when your hero is somebody of a different color? We should all be dressing up as one another. You know why? Because we are one another. There's no difference. We are one another. We're all Americans. We should be able to dress up as one another. And to say, in the old days, it used to be one thing, and therefore it's still that thing. The American people are much, much smarter than their intellectuals. The American people are much, much smarter than their commentators. They're perfectly able to see things that aren't, so to speak, black and white.